I wrote Oprah because I think Oprah's badass. I sent her a note. I want 4 minutes of your time just to hear you. I put it out there. I want to talk to Oprah. I want you to think about, and the reason I want you to think about this is I want you to push yourself to a different place. Okay. And I love that you're here. I think you're pushing yourself to a different place by being here. I also want you to go a little bit further in your brain and in your circle. And if you don't know the answer, then I want you to spend the time finding the answer. Okay. So the question is, who is someone that is doing what you want to do in real estate, in life? Who comes to mind when we ask that question? Who is someone that in your brain is where you want to be? Like, I'm a $25 million producer. Try to think of people, write down 3. It could be people that you just admire. Think about it either personally, it could be personally, spiritually, business, motivationally. Who are 3 people that when you, let's say that you're scrolling through Facebook, you see their stuff, or you're scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, or even a commercial on TV, you see their stuff and you stop. Hey, I'm Robin Mann, and I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in the business 8.5 years, and I do about 25 million as a solo agent, and that translates to around 60 deals or so. I've closed a home a week every week since 2016, and no paid ads, all organic networking via door knocking, Facebook. Those are the big ones, referrals. So there's a guy named Michael Valdez. He is the president of growth for EXP. I met him very early on in my time at EXP, and he is just a really vibrant person. And when I'm in his presence, I feel love and I get love and I give love. And it's like this big giant love fest. And then beyond that, I just feel like he's a good person. So what I did this year, I was reading a book and it said to do what we're doing right now. Write down a person's name and then reach out to them and say, I want to interview you. I don't want to interview you for a podcast or to record it. I want to talk to you as a human. And even if it's like somebody like you think there's no way, like I wrote Oprah because I think Oprah's badass. I sent her a note. I want 4 minutes of your time just to hear you. She didn't respond. Like, I got to respond from her thing, her people, but that's okay. I put it out there. I want to talk to Oprah. Is that a lofty aspiration that's never going to happen? Who knows? I might get to talk to Oprah next month. I'd like to talk to Gary Vee. I think Gary Vee's phenomenal. Gary Vaynerchuk, if you don't follow him, he's cool. I think he's solid and down to earth and just a cool guy. And I'd like to know more about him. So anywho, I did get time with Michael Valdez. Best conversation. It was beautiful. And so I had questions to ask. What drives you? When you have to make a decision, who is your barometer? Who is the one that helps you nail it? That was a beautiful conversation because that got to his heart, right? And then I just found out a little bit about him. Like, he wants a dog. I need to follow up with him and see if he got a dog yet. So I'm just this person of 90,000 agents within EXP. Yes, I met him. Yes, we connected. Yes, we like each other. So yes, he gave me phone time, but none of that. He could have said, no, yeah, you're just a peon in the 90,000 and said no. But he didn't. He honored that and let me do it. So now I have this deep connection with him that's significant. So, okay, who do I go to next? Lee Brown. Lee Brown is a woman. I think she's the North Carolina Board of Realtors president right now, but she's very popular here and she's doing things. Same thing with Carrie Briner. She's a woman here. Now, this woman over here, Alicia Crastle in Maryland, I love her. I'd actually like to do this with her. Her name is Alicia. She calls herself the Mother Hustler. She just popped on, the real Mother Hustler. I'm going to message her today and ask for a time to have an interview with her. Not to record, just to get to know her. I wanted to put that out there. Who is someone that you think I want to talk to that person? Say, hey, you know what? I want to spend 4 minutes with you. I want to know, when do you decorate your Christmas tree? Like something personal. Or do you decorate your Christmas tree? What's your Christmas Eve tradition? So the point of this is you are the 5 people you surround yourself with, right? So I heard a thing yesterday. It said, look at, and I didn't like the age that they said, but because my 80th birthday, it said, look at your 80th birthday. Who is there? Now, I'm the youngest of 5, and my oldest sister is 13 years older. So I didn't like 80th because most likely they're all going to be dead, like my sisters, which is just the truth. So what if I back it up and say, okay, my 60th birthday party? Okay, so who's going to be at my 60th birthday? Make a list of your invitations. And if you're already 60, then go to your 70th birthday. If you're 20 right now, go to your 50th birthday. If you're 30, just go 20 years out, 10 years out. Who's going to be at that party? Not just family. Who are you surrounding yourself with in the real estate industry or in the business industry? Or who do you want to surround yourself with? Because just like yesterday, what was my quote yesterday? Do y'all remember? It was, things always shift quickly in my favor. So shift this into lead gen. Let's go there. Who wants luxury? Or who wants $1 million homes or $4 million homes or $5 million homes? What are you doing to meet those people? You have as much right to call the CEO of the local whatever and say, hey, I'm Julie Hines. I'm a local realtor. I watch you from afar and you inspire me. I don't want a full lunch because I know that's a lot. I want to Zoom 7 minutes and just get to know you. Do you have 7 minutes? If they turn you down, maybe they're a pompous ass and you don't want to be in their world anyways, but they might say yes. And you Zoom them and you don't have to go take their time, or you don't have to do a full lunch, a full dinner, just a way to connect. What if you did that with the 20 top leaders in your community? And all of a sudden they're all talking about Mackenzie Schmidt. Yeah, I had a 4-minute Zoom with her. It was fantastic. She actually saw me as a person, not just as the CEO of blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking you're going to change some games like that. Who are the industry leaders, either locally or globally, that you want to connect with? And you know what I hope? I hope there are people on this thing going, I want to connect with you. And my calendar blows up. I've got a calendar link in my Instagram. Go blow up my calendar. Schedule 7 minutes with me. Let's do it. Why not? It'd be fun. I'd love to spend 7 minutes with each of you on a call, finding out about your world. You are the 5 people you surround yourself with. Who are the 20 people at your 70th birthday or 65th birthday? Who are they? What if Oprah's at my party? Why could she not be? What if Dave Matthews is performing? Why could he not be? I mean, like when I say that, like my inside goes, whoa. So why can't I make that happen, right? I can make that happen. Y'all are going to watch. I told Wally for my 60th birthday that Dave Matthews is playing. I told him that at our last concert we just went to. So Dave is playing at my 60th. I'm not sure how that's happening, but it's happening. And he's like, okay. So I'm either going to be a gazillionaire and be able to hire Dave, or Dave and I are going to be buds and he's going to come over. So I've got Dave Matthews performing, and Oprah's going to pop in, at least by Zoom. She's at least going to pop in and wish me happy birthday. Why not? So these are, some of you probably are like, oh, these are pie in the sky dreams, but how do you turn it into lead gen? One, you're putting yourself out there in the world so that people see you. And what is the number one currency right now? We've talked about this a little bit lately, a lot. What's the number one currency you can have right now? It's not money, it's attention. If I have your attention, I'm getting paid. If you guys have the attention of your community, of the luxury builders, do you know the luxury builders in your community? If you want luxury, what are you doing? You can't just sit there and go, well, I want luxury. I want to be a luxury agent. Do you know the luxury builders? Have you taken them to coffee? Have you taken coffee to them? Have you said, hey, I want to come look at all of the things. Show me everything that you do. I want to know your finishes. I want to become versed. I want to be your best salesperson that's not hired by you. What if you do that? Does anybody already do that? Even if you don't want to be luxury, what if you're the true homes expert, or you're the DR Horton expert, or you're the 55 plus expert? You go and you meet with every community and you know them and you do the video tours and you talk about their stuff. And this one has this, and this one has this, and this one has this. Boom. You are now a 55 plus specialist. Someone on one of the calls the other day, not on this call, amongst the groups, were talking about the designations. Personally, I'm not taking any designations. I don't necessarily believe in designations because I don't believe the public looks at them and goes, oh yeah, well that's Chief Tassie. He's a G, blah, 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 blah. Now, other people swear by him, and I think educating yourself is beautiful. And so I love that portion of it. I don't think I need to have initials behind my name to be phenomenal. And you don't have to pay for that to be phenomenal. Just go do the work. You're like, well, I don't know how to do the work. Pick your niche, go learn it. You want to be a horse person? Go learn every farm in town. Go learn, where do they buy feed? Where do they buy, who's the farrier? Who scoops poop? Like, learn all the stuff. If you want to be lake, go meet every marina in town. So the thought in this is, what are you doing to make your dreams come true? If I want Dave Matthews and Oprah at my thing, if I want to know Egypt Sherrod and Lee Brown and Gary Vee, then I need to go do something to figure out how to meet them, get in their world. And that is lead gen. So what is one thing you can do today in relation to what we just spoke about? And it could be as simple. One thing I'm going to do today, I'm going to write out my 60th birthday list. Things always shift quickly in my favor. Watch, Dave Matthews is coming to my party. I can't wait. I'm so excited. All right. High five. I'll see you soon.